Critical Mass. First night of Hanukkah. Look what I got. Ooh, a Rocco. A groomer. Even as for the back, I have hair on the back of my head, so it's not a good thing. My neck. So I'm curious how it's going to work behind the head. So I am watching the Patriots losing 35-14, and I watch fans leaving the game. Now, they have had success beyond success as a franchise. So, I'm like, you know what? Your team's always winning, and you're having a bad day. You got to stay there. You got to root for the team. Now, last night, Carolina was losing at one point, and I kind of shut off for a little bit because I was like, oh, they're not coming back. And so I can't be a hypocrite because I guess you have that feeling. But still, I mean, this is a great franchise. You got Tom Brady, who's as close to God as God can be. I mean, he's the real deal. So I'm watching this, and I will watch the rest of the game. I hope they score 100 more points because it's great to watch. I never root for the Patriots. Never. Actually, I did. I rooted for them Super Bowl because I couldn't stand Kurt Warner that year with the Rams. But he grew on me as he got older. When players are young, they're kind of like this cocky, arrogant kind of thing. And then as they get older and they persevere and they go through tough times like we all do, you kind of root for him more. And Kurt Warner was one of those guys. And he's a good guy. Good guy. He married a woman who had two kids, and one of them was mentally disabled, whatever he was. And he married this woman, and they had family together and everything. Good dude. And I thought he was a phenomenal. I thought he played hard, and I hope he makes the Hall of Fame one day. When they lost that Super Bowl to the Steelers, and I'm not a Steeler fan, I was so pissed. I wanted them to win because I thought he deserved it. So I'm watching this. Jets freaking won in overtime. Watching the end of the game with my dad. Sorry, Harris, I didn't come in. But you know what? Going out and I had to go back in the morning. I got to be up crack of dawn. I was like, I can't do it. But now looking back, it was cool watching with my dad. But it would have been cool to watch it with Harris. But shit happens. So, and Obama's speaking tonight about the San Bernardino. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. So, but he said no policy changes. When I really think we should go in and just kick some major ass. So, but we'll see. So that's on at 8 o'clock. So I'll watch that because I'm curious what he's going to have to say. But yeah. First day of Hanukkah, always good. And I said to my parents, I said, oh, but just one night. No. Oh, no, we're doing candles every night. We do it all the time. And I was like, they even have the menorah I brought back from Israel in like 83. So I'm like, holy shit, all right. Well, it's funny. It was nice. It was nice. I got them both cards because funds are low, as Mr. Latour always says to me. So and you know what they said? They said the card was perfect. And it was very, I said, I figured I could write stuff in the card that I meant, and I did. So it was a good Hanukkah. It was. I could tell they both were very happy. When I was a kid one time for Hanukkah, I didn't have a lot of money. I don't know what. I rode my bike to Barry's Pharmacy in town, which is still in freaking town, and I bought gifts. And I bought my father some for his tie, and there was a change thing I bought for my mom. And I think I don't want to say it has to be 30 years old, and I think she still has it. I think it's still, and my father still has it. I think, or maybe it finally, but he had it forever. And I remember my mom said that was the best Hanukkah ever because I remember I rode my bike down the hill, go get it. It wasn't close. It was not close to the house. That was a ride, but I did it. I don't know. Yeah, you think about stuff you did. So that's why I said, what, it's not what you have, it's what you give. And my parents are both like, so yeah, it was a nice Hanukkah. We actually went to the park. Went to the high school track. My high school now has turf, or artificial turf, which I don't understand. But they built turf fields for the football. There's a soccer, all these turf fields all over. I'm like, what the hell is this? And we walked the track this morning. We did 2 miles. Well, I could have done, whatever. It didn't matter. But my father, needs to, gets out and he's slower. My mom freaking, pew! I think she could have lapped us. But I was walking with my dad. I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm like, you know what? I got to walk with my dad. So we did that. And they went out for breakfast, and there's this diner we go to in Parsippany, and there's a guy there, the happiest guy. He goes, "Don't come on. I'm not here on Mondays. The best." He's always like, "Oh, H2O for my friend." That's what he always says to me whenever he sees me. And I go, he goes, "I'm not here on Monday." I go, "That's all right. I won't come on Monday." So every time I go, he's got a smile on his face, happy guy. Diners usually like, "Yeah," but this guy was happy. So yeah. So all right, I'm gonna watch the rest of the game. Jets 7-5, still in the playoff hunt. And happy Hanukkah for those who celebrate the Festival of Lights. All right. Peace out.